Wake up, wake up, wake up. Sleepy boy lifting sleepy weights. Hello, friends. Lenny and Butt Plug in the house. Oh. Unexpected. A little streamy here. Aliens, more like. Huh? Huh? There's that. Pink Pie. And Stan. Hello, friends. Pink Pie, did you do your first week of training by chance? Thought we're not streaming this weekend. We weren't. I had, normally I don't train at all on Sundays. Normally it's just my big work day to write programs and stuff. Yep, was definitely not anticipating doing this. My girlfriend's phone got the notification. Mine got one a second after, immediately knew it was Ben. Yeah, it's been done, just been broke and can't afford anything right now. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Because I was getting ready to send you a week too, but I hadn't heard from you. So, Benjamin, it's all about the Benjamins. Finished watching a Netflix doc on a man with a... So then I got a massive erection. Adorable. Adorable. Oh, man. So, yes, I'm going to, Game of Thrones, Rick and Morty, and Ben Rice's live streaming tonight is a good night. Alright, I'm going to finish the story that I was going to start with. I was not planning on streaming today, but what ended up happening is that yesterday's seminar went amazing, but I just ended up not really doing any training myself. I was trying to make sure everybody got their money's worth. So, Wondermouth, welcome back over on the Twitchels. If you want to send it, my payday is this Friday. Pink, but I'll send it. I'll send it. I just wanted to make sure. Can you email me, though, and give me your feedback on how it went? Because that's kind of important. I just need to make sure. Game of Thrones, Rick and Morty, I read that. I'm ignoring Lenny for a sec. Morgan's here. There we go. So my lifting, I am lifting, because I didn't lift at all yesterday. So I've got deadlifts today that I was not able to do. Just because my focus was 100% on making sure everybody got their learns in. So I think it went well. Like, everyone said it went well, so they were either lying to me or they got a lot of stuff out of it. What color Slingshot? It's my normal red one. So it's the basic OG one with the elbow slits and all that. I'm not ready to tie that off yet. It's been a while since I've had to do this. Wasn't able to do with the time frame that we had. So no excuses. That's why I'm doing it today. I'm not just skipping it. Weather right now, it's currently a balmy something. I don't actually know what the temperature is at the moment, but it was a sunny day today. I ended up magic hand taping, yeah, basically. Lenny just got back from vacation. Nice. Did you enjoy yourself? Other than not having great Wi-Fi and having a less than wonderful hotel gym you were telling us all about? Yaya, why do I do the tape thing? Well, I have a chunk of skin missing that it happened yesterday while I was doing some demonstrations. I didn't do any hand prep, so my hands were a little bit beat up. And I don't normally go to this extreme with the taping. I just want to make sure that it doesn't turn into an issue as we go. Don't worry, I'll clean it up. I'm just a little out of practice and slow. Morgan, lots of questions tonight. Never see me do hamstring curls or rows. Or you just juicy, you don't need them, or does massive deadlift give you all the hamstring back work? I do stiff leg conventional deads. That's a lot of hamstring work right there. I don't really have a way to do them other than some dumbbells, and that's a lot easier with a person. I could do some with some bands. I actually would really like to put some bands down at the bottom of the rack and do something like that and sit and pull them into yourself. Those are intensely super nifty. I like those a lot. Yeah, it's just time allocation, right? Like, how much time do you have to spend doing certain things. Conventional doesn't count. Yep. Lost a chunk of skin as far with a bunch of pictures of him at 5% body fat. No, I think I was at like 0% body fat, I'm pretty sure. Lenny had fun swimming and stuff. Nice. We cardio boys now. Whoa! Holy biscuits. Thank you, Martini Monsters. A young lass over in the Oregon area, if I do so recall. Andrew, Richard, Kevin, hey, hi. Hello. For anybody who is just tuning in over on Twitch and wondering who I'm talking to and not seeing anybody, we're dual streaming on the YouTubes right now. So, Lenny's pretty much a CrossFitter now. True story. True story. But welcome to anybody who's coming over from Martini Monsters. Oh, make your own straps day. Nazum. Holy crap, what does this guy eat? Infants. But like bad ones, not good ones, like mean ones. Firth, Sensiate, welcome back, sir. That's not an insult. Well, I'm thankful to hear that. I mean that as a compliment. Well, thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't have taken it as an insult anyway. Yugi, 6:45 in the morning in Denmark. Oh, and Mitchell, hola, welcome back, sir. Tanklin52 got to train at Seattle Strength and Power again at some point. Definitely, Tanklin. I'll be hopefully closer to there and do it more often. Andrew, what's my favorite food? Steak. If I had to pick an answer, that's probably the thing that I'm always in the mood for. Ben is a Martini Monster. I'm definitely not Lenny. You sassy little biscuit bird. Known for slamming down many a martini, they call him a monster at local gay bars. Don't be hating on the gay bars, Lenny. Don't be throwing your sass. Thought you said it was Mexican food. If we're talking about, was that what genre of food? How would I say that? I think steak is my favorite food. Biscuits. Ben is a biscuit boy. True. But Mexican food is like, I can always eat steak. I can always eat Mexican food. No worries on either of those. Oh my gosh. Pro tip, kids: don't ever neglect your hand care, because then you end up taping your hand up in the most annoying way possible. Chick-fil-A. See, I know how to say it, aliens. Not Chick-fil-A. Although I think I'm still gonna call it Chick-fil-A. I don't even care. That's how it appears to me. Oh, did a podcast today. Drove over to Hoquiam, Washington. I was planning on doing this a little earlier if I was going to do it at all, but ended up getting asked to do a podcast. What if it's a Mexican steak? Is that a ranchero steak? I think I've actually had some stuff like that. It's muy bueno. Aha. Am I about to do kipping pull-ups? No, I'm about to do some deadlifts, my friend. Lenny's not a huge fan of steak. That's why your back falls apart, Lenny, because you're not a... I like it, but it's so overpriced. Well, if you make it yourself... That's the one thing I actually take pride in being able to make myself, is I know how to cook a steak well. Not well done, by the way. You're disgusting. Just you, Lenny. The rest of you are okay. Also, I'm just kidding, Lenny. Oh, fun fact, guess who watched Interstellar yesterday? I'll wait for that to hit. Nazumi, what are your thoughts about bro science? What are some common misconceptions you often hear about lifting or nutrition? I think, the way I see a lot of things about bro science tend to be someone's experience or what they heard through the grapevine versus a more scientific approach, right? That's usually what people quantify as bro science. I would say one of the biggest misconceptions is people prioritizing the weight on the bar over the total volume of work needed, because the volume of the work is necessary, and not being afraid to use Like, you can get solid work in without failing, without training to failure most of the time, and then treating lifting as a skill-based sport instead of just as an emotionally driven one. So those are some of the things that I think most frequently come up. In terms of nutrition, even the scientific community is pretty at each other on nutrition in terms of what is the best thing for everybody. And I think that the biggest key for most people being successful when it comes to nutrition is the art or the act of just tracking what it is that you're putting into your body is incredibly helpful. Even if you don't have a nutritional approach, just knowing what you're eating is a great starting point, and most people don't do that. So I think that's one of the bigger things. Lewis got triggered by everyone in the UK calling Chipotle Chipotle. I always say Chipotle just to annoy people, apparently like you. Silly boy Lewis. Also, I have your next week will be sent out shortly. Are you training soon? I hope not, because I don't want to be behind. We came for Ben, but stayed for Timothy. He's back there. Timothy, the new bench. You guys are so sweet. Oh, there's the reaction. I just missed it to the Interstellar announcement. Yes. I told her yesterday, Friday. So it was Friday that I watched it. It wasn't yesterday. I liked the last third of it. I hated every single character for the first 2/3 of it. I was okay with the deaths. I didn't mind. Matthew McConaughey just is his way of doing things. I'm just gonna mumble all my lines, and I'm never gonna look directly at you, and I'm just gonna say a whole bunch of things and never use any punctuation or be talking about something that really matters. Or if I am, you can't really tell because I'm not gonna change my inflection. All right. Where's the beef? Oh, it's beef for dinner. All that kind of stuff, you know. Green Fart Monster is in the house, excited to watch you lift. Well, thanks for hopping in. How dare I, Lenny? You're the one who told me to watch it. I'm the one who told you it will never be able to live up to the hype that you gave it. That's your fault, man. I didn't hate it. I hated all of the characters at the beginning of it, though. Every single one of them. Murph was annoying. Matthew McConaughey's character Cooper was annoying. Everybody's lying to everybody. I don't care if anybody dies because I didn't like any of the characters because they're all just jerks or not paying attention. That's what I felt. Since it... Whoa, spoilers. If you don't know that's how Matthew McConaughey acts, then I'm sorry for spoiling all of his movies for you. I did like the ending of it. Jess had already watched it. She told me she got really confused, and I tried to explain the ending of it. I'm not going to spoil that for anybody who hasn't seen it and wants to see it. But, yeah. Lewis, I have my flight in about 7 hours, so I won't be training till Tuesday. That's actually really good to know, because I got a little bit behind with everybody today doing that podcast. On a podcast called Barbells, Bacon, and Boobs, which I didn't know until after I did the appearance. So, is it pink alien pee? No. It's just regular water, a liter of water with some Crystal Light, strawberry. I heard it has like steroid-like properties. Don't we all wish, huh? I'll let you guys answer. Anybody who knows what they think the cringiest thumbnail they think is on YouTube. I don't have a solid answer for you there. This back here. Liter of cola. Yeah, about a liter of cola. That's very Canadian. No, they say pop up in Canada. I watched a few McConaughey interviews about the movie. It seems as if he's even clueless about the ending. No, I think I understood the ending. I now need you to talk like Matthew McConaughey for the rest of the night. You're not going to understand anything I say. And I'm never going to be able to make eye contact with you via the internet because I'll be looking slightly off to the side and up. And take off your shirt? No, it's staying on. Sorry, you. Thanks for stopping in, Yaya. Have a good trip on your road. Be safe wherever it is you're going. Lenny, I think what makes the movie so great for me is the story, the cinematics, and the visuals. I can agree what you said, the characters... Oh, about what you said about the characters not being likable. Yeah. What do you think about the scene where he sees all the tapes after 23 years? The music, I love the music. I've always said that. I've always said that no matter what I think about the movie, I know that I'll love the score. I didn't realize the score was basically one extended theme the entire time. Oh. But I did enjoy it. Pretty solid front rack position. Yeah, until we load it, Mitchell. Season 2 is a mess. What season are you talking about, Lewis? What's the show? Big Ben, what up? What's up, Gerbra? Welcome back. Welcome back. I basically just warmed up to like my first set yesterday and ended up feeling like I didn't have time to finish everything. I liked the cinematography. I liked the score. Would you rather be severely cross-eyed or severely bow-legged? Cross-eyed, I can make my way through with that. The bow-legged would probably affect everything else. Yeah, I like the score. I like the cinematography. I wasn't a huge fan of the story because, again, if the characters aren't likable, you don't care what happens to them. So that was the biggest issue with me when I was watching the movie. Ooh. Lenny, what did I think about the scene? I know exactly what you're talking about. The scene where Matthew McConaughey was being very emotional and watching some stuff and being emotional. Again, I didn't care about the characters. I didn't care that they were sad. I didn't care that he, like, I think his acting was great because he didn't have to talk. That was great. It didn't take me out of it. But in general, that's where I'm at with it. I wasn't a huge... Yeah. That's where we're at. Most people have a crappy front rack until there's enough weight to hold the bar down. Well, I just have it because this is my bad shoulder, right? So if I load that shoulder and it puts pressure on this wrist, it's gonna... No. I still have to work on that external and then internal or this is internal rotation, external rotation, then internal to hold it. So I liked Cooper. Why did you dislike him as a character? The way he talked. And the way that he wasn't... Maybe I was imagining Murph being older than she was, but I felt like he wasn't very good at explaining things to his kids. I feel like his relationship, I was supposed to buy into the love of the relationship, and it didn't convince me. And maybe I assumed she was older than she was. But I just wasn't convinced with the way he was acting with her that he missed them as much as he did. That's all. I liked the idea of the things that they were doing. I didn't like the people who were lying about everything. People bug me, I guess. I don't have as much. Ben's upper chest is too big? I don't think I even have one, you jokey boy. Alright, so for today, what we have going on is a 5x5 on with, I think, 575 for the pull, so it shouldn't be too bad as long as my hands hold up. And then bench press, a triple at an 8, work up to the normal slingshot press weight, and then 3 sets of 6 with 305. And we're not doing any accessory work past that point today just because I've got so much work left to do, since normally this is not a training day for me. Morgan, you said you're a big fan of tempo squats. Yes. What about tempo or very slow deadlifts, at least for sumo pullers? I think that in terms of variation, one of the earliest things that I would do for one of the things that I would do for any movement to refine the movement pattern and to get more comfortable with your positions, not comfortable as in it feels comfortable, but comfortable as in you can consistently do the right things, would be to change the tempo. So for deadlifts, more than just doing like a full tempo, doing something like a pause and then a reacceleration, I think is more helpful. Whereas squat, I think you'd have better luck controlling the descent. That you don't have that opportunity as much with deadlift. Aram, what am I doing online today? Doing an extra. It's an extra super secret stream. This is just for the OG folks, since it's off the normal schedule. Didn't get a chance to do my lifts yesterday. I was coaching. I thought it was really good. I thought the coaching went really well, but I did not, unfortunately, get a chance to train myself. So, making it up today. I apologize if I'm a little loopy. We've been fixing the sleep schedule. I was just on the road after the seminars yesterday for about 6 hours because of traffic. So, I'm just a little bleh, bleh, bleh. How do you feel about overloading the eccentric portion of lifts? I think it's great if you have a training partner as an opportunity to use some of those tactics. I would have a real rough time trying to overload my eccentric. Sunday, PogChamp. Yep. Hi, Rob. Lenny going off about the Hobbit movie. Yep. I didn't mean to upset you about Interstellar, but you asked how I felt, and I aspire to be honest with you boys and or ladies. What am I doing with my life? Here, we're going to switch this off. Then you have triggered me. I am now dead. Yep. Yep. Well, your movie triggered me, so. I thought the concept was unique and original. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. But if you hate the characters, then it's really hard to enjoy the movie. Libertatum! Hello there. Rowan's a little tight. I would have watched Rick and Morty and slept in if it was you. If I was you. Nah, man, gotta get the work done. Gotta get the work done. Did I see the Ben Shapiro, Cenk Uygur debate? I watched like 15 minutes of it, but I had so much work to do I didn't have a chance to finish out. I wonder how that went. Who said that the conventional doesn't count and that he loves straps? Lenny, you still grumping? Why you grumping? Manny's Interstellar's alright, alright. Lenny, I have seen Rick and Morty. I don't have any impressions for it, though. My favorite Rick and Morty piece of content was actually not an episode. It was the reenactment that they did of that one ridiculous court case. If you guys know what I'm referring to, it went well if you like Shapiro. Ben Shapiro's a very good debater, either way. So everyone can do Morty impression. Yeah, well, I hold myself to a higher standard, Lenny. If I can't do it to the standard that I demand of myself, then I won't even attempt. Lots of different topics. Start out with healthcare, went into money and politics. Yeah. You saw that, Lenny? It's great. He kept calling the judge. Yeah, you're gay. Yeah, it's... Hips and lower abdominal wall are still pretty tight from the car ride, so this will be fun. Some days you just gotta get the work in, though. Feel fuzzy. I feel fuzzy today. Gotta get myself... Can I debate the chickens outside my house? No, I win every time. Hip flexor coming all the way through here into the adductor, nice and car sit tenderized for me there. Yowzers. What are you guys up to tonight? Getting into that hip a little bit. Just watched Game of Thrones. Alright, Morgan, no spoilers for the people who care. No spoilers for the people who care in the chat. I totally forgot that was today. I'm just chilling here watching some YouTube shill. Dark Knight's got a test tomorrow. No! Oh man, you need to nap, bro. Study and nap. We're still gonna do... this week might be a little bit different in terms of schedule. Winter mouth, it's 105. I'm watching you in my underwear, so pretty much nothing. Pretty much everything. There you go. Yeah, but since I'm doing this, Tuesday we're still going to have a session, but it may not be the deadlift session. It may be the squat session, which is utterly terrifying me. That's 40 working reps to get through. That'd be fun. What do I know about Libertatum? no spoil. I don't care about spoilers, but I don't want spoilers to ruin things for other people in the chat. Huh. Oh my goodness. Oh, Libertatum, that's confirmed. That's confirmed. Lane said it, and his wife made a video announcing it, so that's not just a claim, that's from the source. They're divorced, or they're separated because of it, so, yep. Yeah, I thought that was public knowledge, that's why I haven't brought it up. Happened last year, Libertatum, but it was just announced a few months ago, or a month or so ago. Before his comeback was really happening. Lenny, yes. Yeah, I'm not my public stance on it is that it's not my life to get involved in, but it definitely changes the way that I look at some people and their life choices. So interesting. I'm not reading what you guys are saying out loud, just for the record. For the record. Oh man. Can we go back to talking about politics? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Come on, man, we only say this crap to see your reaction, you know? Yeah, well, my reaction is that my personal opinions on that will probably stay personal. I don't want to burn any bridges. Mayhar is in the house. I don't know. Will I possibly go even higher than 420 if you feel much stronger because of Timothy? No, Dark Knight. The weight is static. So... for the Slingshot single, not allowed to go above, I think 420 or 425 are the ones that like those are the weights that I hit every week with the Slingshot just to work on the unrack, honestly. You're off now, but can you send me training via WhatsApp as well as an email in case emails are slow at that poverty Egyptian Wi-Fi? See you all. Alright, Lewis, will do. I'll have that to you. Since you're flying out tomorrow, I'll probably send it to you tomorrow. Just so I have time to like be awake when I'm editing it. But you have to burn bridges to make roads. Kappa, thanks Wondermouth. Yeah, you're oh man. My official statement is that I do not condone or approve what he did. He's identified that it's wrong and says that he's going to try and become a better person after the fact, and so hopefully he'll be able to do that. For me, that's a behavior that's pretty... I will have a very hard time ever granting someone the moral high ground in a situation where that's on the resume, though. So I'll say that. Mitchell, then do you think you'll get to Worlds eventually? I have no idea. All I'm going to do is try and do the best that I can do. That's all I have. Mayhar. Mayhar with the high squats. At least you're owning up to it, friend. Were you wearing Crocs? Mayhar, how tight was the velocity? Did the legs ever roll around or slide around? No, I wore the same suit when I was 198 as I did when I was 220. So, it was, I don't think it's like, I think there's people who wear tighter ones, but mine was definitely not loose. And I definitely have passed that at least twice after putting down a deadlift, and I couldn't do more than like a single without getting real lightheaded. So, Levitating, what the hell? Information's been out for a year. I seriously haven't heard. No, the information hasn't been out a year. There was an announcement, there was a video made maybe a month or two ago, and there were other videos made following up on it, so that's okay. Yeah, became public knowledge a month ago. There you go. Robert got it. Mayhar hit SPF depth. Question 3, Morgan. You're a sumo puller with a V strong back, not a strong lower body. Is it okay to intentionally round my upper back a bit to gain more leverage with my stumpy arms? Tried it last week, felt good. I would say lift your hips a little bit more. Focus on fighting to maintain a neutral spine. You don't want to teach yourself the bad habit of segmenting your spine, because that's not what you're going to work. You want to work towards being able to pull with a neutral spine. Just saying. Serious question. Do you guys honestly think he has a... Oh, okay. God dang it, Jacob. You got me with that one. Sorry, Ben. I got to prepare for tests tomorrow. Good luck, Dark Knight. Get you some good grades. Let me your energy like Goku needed the energy for his people. I need a little bit of energy to get through this tonight because I'm feeling a little bit sleepy still and beat up. But Lenny Hoff wasn't benching with a foam roller under his singlet. I'm pretty sure that was confirmed to be like a rolled up t-shirt or a towel. I wrapped my right knee inwards and the left one outwards. I went for PR and noticed that my right knee started shifting in a ton out of the hole, which pushed my squat to the left. Interesting. I think I always wrapped my knees outward, so pulling force with an external hip rotation orientation. Ooh, I got a beverages. Goodness gracious. Trying to read through for things that I can actually read out loud, you sassy boys. Yugi, do you think it's more important for sumo pullers to also pull conventional than vice versa? See, I can't even read. Goodness gracious. What is... I gotta get myself more awake, I think. No, Yugi, I don't think that it is necessarily more important than vice versa. I think that the two styles tend to cover each other's weaknesses pretty effectively. Let's do this up here a little bit. If that doesn't totally drown out everything, tried to unscrew the cap that wasn't on. Oh my god. What a mess I have become. Mayhar, how am I feeling today? I'm still pretty beat up from the drive, to be honest. You look grumpy and mad? No, I'm just a little out of it. Doesn't seem like there would be any difference because you're just going in circles anyway. I don't know why that happened. If you're pulling on the knee wrap, you're getting more torque in that direction. It's going to be tighter in different spots. All right, let's get into it. We got 500 on the bar. We're 495, close enough. Last warm up here. I think we'll pull it hooked, and then we will load up the weight and start doing the work. Do. So 575 for a 5x5. How much heavier is Bryce than I am? I think he's a true 105, where I am not. Yugi, how much did the new bench cost? It was, I want to say it was like $180-ish for the bench, but then like $50 for shipping. Ben with a beard is going to look like the Peter kid from Jumanji where he goes wolf mode. I shaved yesterday. I has no beard right now. Any word on if you're going to be on the Joey Flex podcast? If he wants me to, I'd be happy to. I haven't heard from Joey about it, so... J Cream, I'll probably never step on a bodybuilding stage. I'm not interested. Talking about John Hack. He's a strong, strong boy. Strong, strong boy. Will ever do Super League? What's Super League? What's Super League, butt plug? Tell me your secrets. I need to know. I need to know. Honestly, I believe Hack is natty. Well, John gets drug tested at a lot of the meets he does, so that would be a fair assumption, right? We're not going into this talk again. Mayhar. Ben, lad. Mayhar, lad. What's up, baby boy? What do you need? What do you need? Is your dog barking because you haven't walked him yet? Sense it? You need an auto mute for whenever I'm doing dreads. Sorry, man. These are gonna get a little noisy too. Because no way am I gonna be controlling these on the way down. No, I said I took them on a long walk, very long. You're tired? If you're tired, Mayar, go to bed. I'm tired too, but I have to get this done. Lenny being Lenny. So cute. So cute! Oh. 22 minutes in. Oh boy. Means we stream for 24 minutes before actually starting the work. It's that kind of night. Oh, did you guys hear that? At least five pops. Mayhar took your mom on a hike and went on a cliff. You almost killed your mom? What? You're gonna need to classify that statement there, Mayhar. Why are you trying to kill your mother? The one who bore you into this world? Lenny wants a pizza. Lenny always wants a pizza. Come on, Lenny. Get your stuff together. Tomorrow's National Cheesecake Day, everyone. Free slice of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. It'd be like a 2.5 hour drive for me to get a free slice of cheesecake. That's so sad. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you didn't kill your mother, Mayhar. That's good for the living thing. Libertatum, you dropped a bar on your chest while benching 2 months ago, only 200 pounds and bruised ribs, but to this day I have no idea how it happened. Thumb wrapped. That's happened to me before. Sometimes if you just let the wrist buckle and the bar can just come through. You just have to be really, really careful and really aware whenever. Always respect the weight you're doing. You know, this isn't close to what should be any kind of maximum load, but if I'm not engaged mentally for it, then I can still mess myself up really bad. Same thing with any kind of bench press, same thing with any kind of squat. Respect the weight you're going to do. Respect the work that you're about to do. He's saying to himself to try and get ready. Since then, PTSD when benching. Feels bad, man. That's how I feel if I was to ever do front squats again. I still always think of passing out. Respect it, Wondermouth. Respect it. All right, I need to do the first set and get a gauge on how these are gonna go. So. We'll see. We'll see. Respect the weights. Oh, even if they don't respect you back. nights. All right. That was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Mehar, that's just not true. Just not true, Mehar. Whew. It is. No, it's not. If you looked at the side view, you'd see they're locked. You're just sassy. And I'm not dealing with your shenanigans tonight, Mehar. Because those felt horrible. Zero. Cute. Reds. Well, you're from Canada, Mehar. Your opinion doesn't matter. Just kidding. It's not because you're from Canada. Question 4 from Morgan. You've had tendonitis first time in your life. Last 5 weeks. It's like a 5 out of 10 in performance. Hasn't suffered, but it hasn't gone away. What should I do? You squat 2 times a week. Take some time off. Let yourself recover. I said, Robert, I said it's not because he's from Canada. It's just because he is who he is. Sassy Ben has come out to play. Yeah. It's one thing when you make fun of my lifting when it's going well. When it feels like garbage and I've got 4 sets left, that's when we have problems. Canada. Yeah, just for real. Groin and hips are just absolutely shot right now. Let me see if we can't clear them out a little bit. Let this hopefully auto scroll for me. Robert, you're offended. Are you offended on behalf of Mehar? Because that's the only reason that would qualify it. Mehar. Ben, what RPE will my 96 deadlift be tomorrow? If you sass me one more time about my knees, it'll be RPE 12, and you'll miss it. Rah! Oh man, I'm not good at being mean, because I always feel guilty afterwards. I don't wish you to fail, in case that's not clear. Don't be so rude. What's my wingspan, Yugi? I do not know. Pretty wingy. Ah! Come on. Come on, Timothy. Oh, that feels great. Get up in there. I wonder how mean Ben can be. We need an insight report with Chester. You're gonna miss your deadlifts and blame me? Going to put the IG flame under your butt. Uh-huh. Alright, Mehar. Get in the habit of doing that, right? Blaming everyone else. I never body shame Chester. He's the thick cat. Ugh. Oh gosh. That's why those feel so bad. Ugh. Oh boy. Whew. Goodness. Those are fun. Those are fun. That made me sweat more than the sets did. Hopefully that'll clear up that right leg a little bit. I have to do the left here in a second, but I didn't want to get too far out. Mahar, what's the body weight in the signature jack side bicep pose? Side bicep pose? What are you talking about? A little too rough on Timothy there? Nah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. He can take it. What are you scared of, J Cream? No, C. Gason. I actually don't even know what that is. And shots in general, I'm not a big needle guy. I think you guys know that. The pose in the thumbnail, that's my back. That's not a side bicep pose, you sassy boy. That's about 205. Between 200 and 205. Hope you guys have a safe word. Timothy, the safe word is ugh. Jesus, man, come on, lad. Don't come at me trying to tell me you don't know what a side bicep pose is. You're flexing your bicep. It's a back. Let me read this again, Mahar. Let me read this again. Side back bicep. Okay, Mahar. Making up words. Bolts, do I need strength to help me in parkour? Bolts, I would say that strength is always a nice thing to have. In general, it's not going to make you worse at parkour. So, I'm not getting sassy with you, Mahar. I'm telling you to say the right words if you want your question to come through. Oh, man. Go read. I did read it. You said side back. The frick, Mahar. It's a side back bicep. It's a side biceps pose. Yep, that's it. That's it. Bolts, I feel like it would slow me down, Kappa. Gaining weight might slow you down, but you can get stronger and not gain weight. Would I rather eat Bryce Lewis in gummy bear shape or Lennon in gummy worm shape? Legolas has it right. Eat both. Eat both. Butt plug needs to go eat. T-Mike wants to punch me in the face. All right then. Thanks for that. Nice to meet you too. Why are you here if you want to just punch people in the face? Lenny, why do I keep saying Kappa? Because people are putting it in the Twitch chat. Why do you keep asking questions to which you should know the answer, Lenny? He wouldn't feel it. T-Mike, don't get mad. Oh, don't worry, man. I don't get mad. Except at Mahar. Isn't that right, Mahar? Get angry. Goodness gracious. Bolts, can I do parkour? Probably not. We used to go out to Westport on the beach and I would jump around on the rocks. That was about as close. It's a way to see how streamer works. Got to test the reactions. Okay. Fun. Just got to clear out a little bit of that thickness in the left gracilis. Hopefully we can whew. max bend 575 times 5. What's the RPE on the day? I mean, these are set weights. It feels worse than normal, to be completely honest. I could keep going, but the reps are already in pretty poor quality. So we're going to just clear this out and then do the last 4 sets and just leave it. Lenny, in my country, you'd be in a very small cage. All right, bud. Seagason, what is the truth regarding muscle gain and speed? What do you mean, Seagason? As in the speed that you can gain muscle? Oh, okay, there it is. Or in muscle gain, slowing someone down, like in Bolt's question earlier. Yeah, learning how to do parkour if I ever get in a bad situation. Yeah, you find out real fast, right? Mitchell, do I think band speed work is worth it for raw lifters? If you can justify why it's in your program over something else, right? That's always the question we come back to. Why am I doing such and such in my program versus such and such other thing? And you have to be able to answer that question. Is it taking the place of something else that's more effective in terms of time usage and energy towards that? For most raw lifters, they struggle the most at the bottom of the lift. So making that easier and making the top of the lift heavier is not really working them through the area of the force curve. Max, I didn't think anything less than 600 times whatever even rated on your scale. It's tough because in terms of RPE of how does it feel versus RPE of how many like I want to do. Because I could do more and they'd feel horrible. This is just a special kind of night, I guess. Libertatum, I've come across so many different definitions. I'm really curious to hear yours, Ben. What is the criteria to be an elite level drug-tested powerlifter? Certain placing at Nats, Worlds, Arnold? No, I don't think it has to do with placing. I'd probably say some sort of numeric thing in terms of your total. Usually they classify elite totals by totaling a certain number. Good God. Oh, mistakes are being made. I wouldn't call it placing. Actually, it might be something like top 15% of the active competitive field, right? That's pretty elite. That's probably a safe bet. It would change, though, every year. So it'd be hard to do. Does muscle gain negatively impact speed? Not for a certain point. There's eventually going to be diminishing returns. But if you look at the best sprinters in the world, they're pretty jacked versus, you know... Yeah, that's it. More muscle allows you to move the body quicker. But you also run into that problem eventually where the diminishing returns, where if it gets so heavy that it's going to be more weight to be moving for long distances. So higher amounts of muscle would be negative. Probably hit that point of diminished returns earlier with like a distance runner, but for a sprinter, they're usually pretty jacked. Mehar, ignoring you because your definition is, yeah. Doesn't elite have an exact definition? You could look it up. Oh boy. Just got to get back into it. Hopefully that we cleared up the hips just enough that we'll be able to not feel completely destroyed for the rest of these sets. But even if we do, we got to do them because we didn't do them yesterday. Mehar, am I not going to pull? I'm going to pull. We're going to pull. I'm going to do them all. I'm going to do them all. Take it one rep at a time. embarrassing weight to struggle with. Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta do it and just take what's there on the day. Oh, those feel like garbage. Garbage reps, but still just gotta do them. Did I rip my pants? No? That looked easy. Oh, sorry. Oh, internal dialogue versus external. The weight can move well, but the reps are bad. I'm not holding and maintaining my positions. I'm defaulting, losing a neutral spine. My back is defaulting forward, and I'm just muscling them up because the weight's so light. If I tried to take, if I had this same rep pattern with a real weight, then like you can get away with cheating with things that are, what is, this is like 75%. I should never have technical breakdown on something like under 80%. So I'm just beat up right now. That's all. From the drive yesterday, likely I didn't prep very well. So yes, they're moving. I could do many more reps, but maybe this is also something for you guys to keep in mind. It doesn't always matter that they're moving, the quality of the reps matters, right? Because if you're not practicing correctly, you're ingraining bad habits, and I just don't want to get used to defaulting. Sometimes you just have to get through. Like, I can't push this session back to feel better because I already pushed it back because I wasn't able to do it yesterday. But it is what it is. Have you ever tried trying harder? You know what? We'll try that. We'll try harder on this one. I get very frustrated when I do sloppy reps. Sure, they're fast, but it's very frustrating. It's just they're wrong. I'm doing them incorrectly. You're literally writing about this for tomorrow's MTS Monday? What's MTS Monday? Tried trying harder. Oh. Robert, I watched the first. Actually, I did. I listened to the third game. I didn't watch the. I only watched half of the third game. Try harder for Timothy because he would have done the same if he was in your shoes. Good point, Wondermouth. That's what we need to do. Try harder for Timothy. Come on, Timothy. I need your energy. Bench boy. I don't know about MTS Monday. If you're going to get sassy again, Mayhar, I'm just going to ignore you. It's a weekly, semi-weekly, whenever I want post on Mondays, usually psychologically based. Oh. Aroused Emu. Hello, baby. Welcome back. Yugi, do I pray at meets? In a way. In a way. My way of going through my mindfulness preparation could be considered kind of a prayer-like structure. Talks about lifting from mental perspective or other topics. Oh, so like on my YouTube videos. I got you. Some people are really better at higher reps though, plus his range of motion is really small when he sumos. Talking about me? No, you're talking about someone else. What does MTS stand for, though, Mayhar? That's what I meant. Morgan, I'm super trash at bench reps. My max is 10% better than my 10 rep max would say. Yeah, I'm usually just better than this. But it feels, you can't just say that, right? Except mine are better, you know? That's just patently not true. Talking about Duffin. Oh, okay, gotcha. Made t-shirts with my fat head on them like the Mark Bell shirts. Aw, cute. It started as a complete rip-off and troll at RTS. Interesting. On the back it says, if it ain't LPF, it's a gym lift. And it has some strong lifters' names on the back. Huh. Okay. So you like to start drama. You wanna, I mean, I knew that about you, but you like to start it with other people. Aroused Emu, so far so good. We're gonna use them again today after the deadlifts if we survive those. Speaking of, just need to get back to it, I guess. Do everything about, oh, I ignored that intentionally. Morgan, that's not true. Lenny is the Tom Platz of abs. All right, set number 3 of 5. Bringing in the focus. All right. 3 down. How'd those feel, Robert? Meh. My hands are still a bit beat up, I think. I don't know if you guys saw, I was having to readjust my grip on my left hand every rep. But I just know that if I was trying to do all those with the hook right now, my thumbs just wouldn't have it. So it is what it is. Gonna just try and stay in the moment during the last 2 sets. Open myself up to each rep as like an opportunity to try and fix it. Kind of in that nothing to lose phase of like, except maybe I'm not the most prepared for these, and just make the most of it. So Yugi. Ben's donation money, graph going up, my kids' college funds, graph going down. Appreciate your sacrifice, man. You're an MVP. Yep, Yugi's the MVP. Definitely not, Lenny. Definitely not. Yeah, I'm losing this one underneath, which is the same one on this side, a finger shifted over. How much weight? Sutton, we've only got 575 on the bar, but it feels like more today. I'm guessing it was the 6-hour drive home yesterday. That's probably what's causing it. And, yeah. But it's on. I had opportunities to prep a little better today that I guess I didn't take. So that's on me. I can fix that. I can come back next time better and more prepared. Aram with the clutch. I always forget that the guys on Twitch actually can't see what the workout is. Everyone else on YouTube has access to that. Yep. So 575, we're 3 sets deep on these. Like, they're moving quickly, don't get me wrong. Like, I've had slower reps, but they just, I feel like I'm defaulting and not maintaining very good positions. Even beltless, this should be really comfortable. How much do I weigh, Sutton? Currently, about 220. So, working my way up to the 231 weight class. But, yeah. Rolling with the punches. Watermouth, did you do your 800 pull in sumo? Yes. If so, can you do it conventional? No. Also, is it necessary to pull sumo for an average Joe that currently pull conventional with no aspirations or competition just to stay healthy? You can do either. I'm better suited for sumo pulling. My best sumo deadlift on a deadlift bar was 800 pounds. My best conventional deadlift was, I think, 655 for a triple. And I've never tried a single. I've never done a heavy single conventional because I have no reason to when I compete sumo. Yesterday was good. Today's good too. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. Need to not let myself get frustrated just because things are not feeling the way I want them to. Can't always plan for that stuff, right? And I've had plenty of worse workouts before, so this is all right. Does it not notify you when you donate on Twitch? I need to get that fixed. Why, did you donate on Twitch and it not notify anybody? Hey! I received it. If I check my email, then it... this needs to be big. What is this? I got a donation. Thank you so much. Tyler, message. I wanted to see more curls for the girls. I want some curls. Alright, maybe we'll throw some in at the end of this. Thank you. Thank you, Emu. Appreciate. Yeah, if he has alerts set up. I don't have them set up on Twitch. I need to do that, and I wasn't expecting to need to yet. So thank you for helping to make me aware of how much more I need to get this stuff ready. But plug today is great, Ben. You have us. No, I appreciate you guys. Even if the session's a bit of a struggle bus because of the circumstances, it does always seem to, like, once I'm done, I know I'll finish everything. So that's where we're going. Sup, dude? It's Bong James Bong. Hello. Wondermouth, how much can you 1-rep curl? I think we did this on YouTube after the meet. Some people donated and wanted to see me curl 135, so we did that for like 4 or 5. But I don't think I want to even try more, just for safety's sake. I don't want to like tear a bicep doing something silly. I took a video of that and never posted it anywhere. My shame. And then what? The guys had we donated to do a slingshot pull-up, which ended up just being like a regular pull-up. And then we tried a slingshot row, which I believe is physically impossible. Fun fact. If you want to try something impossible, try to put a slingshot on that's not like super loose, and then try to do a full row to your bent over row. It's just is horrible. Mayhar, when am I going to sleep? When we finish the session. If you need to go to bed, Mayhar, you go to bed. You did almost kill your mother today, so you need to get your rest. That's adorable. Is that Medios? Yep, Medios face. You have to tear a bicep to put more time into your triceps. There you go. Knowledge. Morgan, have I ever commanded my deadlift to grow? No, today would be a good day to do it though. Mayhar, go to bed. You don't have to. You feel like a bag of dicks. I don't know what that feels like, Mayhar, but it sounds like you should get it checked out, but first you should get some naps, man. It's fine. We'll get through this. We'll get through this, baby. When you deadlift, warm up weights with double overhand, do your arms bend a little? They're not bending so much. Sometimes when I get to the top, there's a little bit, they're not as straight, probably. Mayhar, you have to finish homework? Okay, Mayhar, turn off the stream, finish your homework, and go to bed. Because if you start getting sassy because you're tired, then I'm going to get sassy back, and everybody's going to think that I'm being mean to you, and because they don't know you, and how it's okay to be mean to you. Yugi, I don't have a video of my vert. I don't have a video of my vert. That the high school one, it's officially off the books because yeah, it was before video times. It was 2008 or 2000 late, more like. That feel when Ben is your dad? Yep. My son. Sleep now. It's okay to be mean to you. Ben Lad, 2017. Yep. Yep. People need to know. They're going to think I'm a mean guy. I'm not a mean guy. Alright. Another set. Another set. They're not going to get easier if I wait. They're just going to feel more big. If anything, the hands will feel worse if we wait longer in between. Well, we got 2 sets left, right? As I lay me down to sleep, I hear her speak to me. Hello, Mari. How you doing? Think the storm ran out of rain, these clouds. Definitely feeling like I'd like to just be done with these for the day. Alright boys, I'm going to minimize you. I'm going to minimize you for this so I can stay focused on this. So, love you all. You'll still be here. I will, and you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not going to see what you're doing. So try not to go too crazy, all right? Getting lazy on the resets. It's whatever. It's whatever. Moment of silence for the bar that's about to get murdered. It's trying to fight back, I'll tell you that much. Nice. Thanks, friends. Hype. Wondermouth, if only Timothy could talk, I'm sure he would have stories to tell about the things Ben does after streams. Yeah, first thing that happens, shirt comes off. It gets a little crazy. Man. Ooh, excuse me. little. That set looked better. Yeah, well, I was rushing. I want to accept the compliment, but I was rushing the resets, and so I wasn't having to create as much force at the start of each rep. Could be better. What was that, Yugi? Your deadlift form is better compared to your Shako days? Very true. Very true. Perspective is very powerful, too. I need to make sure that I keep in mind how, kind of where I'm coming from with a lot of these lifts and positions. You know, hold yourself to a high standard, but also give yourself the benefit of recognition that you are just a person, and we're not always perfect. Always trying to be, though. Always trying to be. One more set, and then we move on to the bench press. Yay! You guys are having a really interesting conversation that I'm going to let you guys keep to yourself on YouTube. Not reading that out loud. Morgan, the set looked bad. Yeah, I already read that. Wonder mouth, do you utilize the whipping of the bar as an advantage like some advanced powerlifters do, or do you hate it when it whips? This bar doesn't whip. This is the Ohio Power Bar. It's it's the stiffest bar you can pull on. It makes an Alico bar feel whippy, to be honest. This thing's a Texas deadlift bar. You can see it's this same weight would have a crazy amount of bend on it. But I think you're wrong, Mehar. Just from the times that I pulled on an Alico and from times I pulled on an Ohio and times I pulled on a Titex or a Texas Power Bar, this one's the stiffest. Alico's second. They're rated at the same tensile strength, but it's just not true. I guess we'll have to agree to disagree then, Mehar. Every time I've pulled on an Alico, it feels whippier than this thing. And I also have thicker plates here too, right? They're not the thinner plates. Yeah, I mean, if they don't let you use a Texas Power Bar at like national or international level events, then they shouldn't have you use it at state level events, in my opinion, because I could pull probably 20-30 pounds more on a Texas just with nothing else. Thick plates, yeah. These are thicker than like a calibrated, the steel plates that they use for the kilo plates for competition. And so if this feels stiffer than an Alico with that setup, then I feel like this is definitely stiffer. It's silly you can use a Titex bar. I'm not a fan, personally. I'd rather have less whip on my deadlift than more whip on a squat, to be completely honest. Those things are known to be whippier, yeah. It doesn't help that a lot of people who complain about the whip in those circumstances, because Wondermouth, you were talking about that, the people were like, oh, I don't like the bar being whippy. They've never pulled on a whippy bar. They don't actually know what that feels like. Why? Why are the Titex whippy? I don't know. Or are you talking about someone else? Oh, do you think IPF lifters would be so high and mighty about a stiff bar if IPF always used Texas dead bar? I don't think that's going to be helpful to the conversation. I don't think would go anywhere if we got into that kind of a discussion. This thing's going to either go, or it's definitely, yeah, I don't know if you can see, it's a little discolored. It's welling up a little bit. I'll have to drain that tomorrow probably. It'd be nice to drain it tonight before I go to bed so it doesn't wake up with it feeling a whole lot of pressure. You saying these powerlifters out here are fronting? Yeah. A whippy bar is easier to pull with, 100%. Come on, let's have a federation argument. We're in the same federation, Mehar. Personally, I don't see... Everyone knows those are always productive arguments, yeah. I don't see the point of, like... I don't see a problem with people pulling on a deadlift bar as long as people understand that there's one federation that doesn't. And so those lifts aren't really comparable across federations. IPF lifters think 500 on a stiff bar is more impressive than 900 on a Texas dead bar. I wouldn't say the difference would be that extreme. That's not... Mehar, stop it. My best pull on a stiff bar is 760. My best pull on a deadlift bar is 800. So it's only about a 40-pound difference for me. And I think most people would get thrown off by the whip. I think it's easier, but if you aren't expecting it or if you have really weird technical wonkiness, then you'll get thrown off by it. Mehar with the non-productive sass. Good night, Aram. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Do you die a little bit inside when you see someone doing curls or benching with a deadlift-only bar? If it was mine, I'd be pretty upset. For them, I just feel bad. They're gonna have a bad time. I would not want to bench with a deadlift bar. Also, is Lenny a mythical creature? It feels like that. Lenny, are you mythical? He might be getting a pizza. He's a sleepy pizza boy. He feels pretty. There he is. Who else agrees that green grapes are way better than red grapes? First of all, 100% Lenny. Second of all, people are wondering if you exist for real or not. Yes, Max, the 800 pull I did was on a Texas deadlift bar. You've seen people at your gym squat on a deadlift bar? That sounds like a... There's no center knurling, man. That sounds awful. Why would you do that to yourself? Red over green? Get out of here, Seagason. That's just... You're just trying to start a fight. No one can believe that. Impossible! You're fake news. Mehar, how about you let me finish my workout at the pace that I finished my workout, and you go to bed if you're tired, okay? Or else you'd be a sleepy boy by the time you have to do normal bench again. Bench should go faster. I don't know if we're even doing the slingshot single tonight with how sleepy I already feel. I might just slip that into another workout this week. Also, I refuse to call green grapes white grapes. They aren't white at all. What? Green over red, come at me, bro. Wondermouth, red is better, my dude. Just like red apples are better than green. What? What are you? What? No. No. That's not okay. Your opinion is wrong. That's not okay, Wondermouth. Wow, Hanny commented on the Facebook asking if you did the slingshot bench. He did not. And I wrote, no, he's a bad boy. That's not true. I'll probably still do it. I'm just trying to get you to go to bed so you don't blame me for not getting your homework done, you sass pants. Green apples win. I challenge you to a duel. Seagason, I got 3 words for you. Red over green, done. You just... I mean, you can just yell your wrong things. Libertatum trying to trigger me. It's not going to work. I have no soul left to be triggered. Who likes sour fruit? Do you also drink sour milk? Yeah, if it comes from sour cows. Why don't you believe me? I don't believe anything you say, Mehar. I don't believe believe anything you say. We'll double check though, because I don't know. I didn't even know I posted something on Facebook. What Facebook page are you even referring to? Oh. When was that? When did that happen? That shouldn't even be the title. Mehar, on the fan page. I have a fan page? Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for auto-updating things. You said you're live streaming tonight. Yeah, I didn't say that. Restream.io said that. I didn't actually do anything. Ugh. Oh, wow. Mehar is right. Well, there's a first time for everything, I guess. No, Yugi, I don't use hair wax. I'm not good at... I'm not good at peopling. Sometimes. Oh, my gosh. What a day. Wow, Mehar is right. Just like never? Yeah, just like never. Forget 1v1, I'll fight you all. Fight me all day. Green has a deeper flavor profile. Yeah. Aram, you should go to bed, though. You're going to get yourself upset. You need to rest up. I sent you your programming for tomorrow. My favorite candy is chocolate-based. Reese's is the best. I don't like fruit-flavored candies in general. If I want something that tastes like fruit, I'll eat fruit. My favorite candy is Twix. Yugi. 100%. Alright, last set of these. Just going to knock them out, get them done. Hope that this one doesn't pop open on me. We'll see. Well, Wondermouth, pucker up. Because I'm not going to finish that. I'm not going to finish that. You know where this was going. Quality reps. I'm going to do the reps however I'm able to need to do them, Mehar. I'm trying my best. I promise you that. Don't sacrifice form for good. They're going to, I mean, the form isn't me. It's a default. It's not a lazy thing at this point. I promise you that. I'm going to minimize you guys again, though. A red apple lover would make that statement. Take that, Wondermouth. Take that. In the wonderful mouth. You guys are adorable. Just done. Just glad to be done with those, to be honest. Rough day. Rouse Demu used to eat jeans so you don't have room to talk. Oh, feels bad, man. Mayhar, his username is Wondermouth. So that's why. I believe Ben thinks about all those people he killed before he pulls to get him focused. Actually, real talk, 100% honesty here, the whole purpose of me like getting ready and focused for that is to not think. You could have done more. Why don't you up the weight? Because those weren't good. I could have done more, but the program has me doing 575 for 5x5 today. Sorry, Joel. Today's not the day to up the weight for sure. All right. That took entirely too long to get through those deads, but they're done now. Onto the bench press. So we gotta prep young Timothy. I will. Rouse Demu, how much do we have to donate to make you eat pizza? Unfortunately, there's no amount of money. I just won't do it. I don't know, but you should do 6 plates for 5x5. I bet you could do. Oh, for sure. I could do. I mean, I've done 605 for 6 sets of 7 before. This is just not the day. Not the day for it. Lift weights. Tips for hamstring strain. Got this the 17th of July. Movement. If it's just a strain, movement. But keep it controlled. There's no amount of money you can give me that would make me eat pizza. Benrice 2017. Will you eat a Hawaiian pizza? That's pizza sub isn't a pizza, Mayhar. That's the standard. When I was in 6th grade, I gave up pizza specifically and soda pop. I eat things that are just like pizza, but it's the principle of the thing. Program doesn't want you to go to 100% today. Program doesn't want me to go above 75% today, Joel. So that's what we're doing. And I feel total garbo because I was in the car for 6 hours yesterday and I didn't prep very well for this. Ben, you're eating the wrong pizza. No, I just gave it up. What do you mean by movement? Lift weights if you have a strain or something. Movement. Don't let it just sit around. If it's not torn, you know, increasing your range of motion over time and giving it movement is going to help it heal faster. Movement and then rest. You don't have to load it necessarily, but if it's strained and you want to keep it active so you're not losing that range of motion and so that it's actually able to heal. Morgan, why'd I give up pizza? Yeah, I haven't had I will say, I make an exception. I don't consider energy drinks like Monster. I don't consider that in the same class as soda. Again, I don't have a problem with it. It's just in the... I just gave up specifically pizza. And it's not like, oh, we're going to try to get him and that's something else. It's like just if it's pizza or if it's a soda pop, I just don't drink it. I stopped because I used to drink them all the time. I used to go through like a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper a day and a pizza like 3 or 4 times a week. I didn't like that about myself. You could probably be 105 if you ate pizza. You're hindering yourself. You could probably squat more if you didn't try to wear Crocs. Go to bed, Mayhar. Joel, what do I do for loosening up and warm up? Usually a barbell complex, but like for prep during the day, I'll actually go through and like figure out whatever I need to work on and actually like mobilize. I'll have that bar in here. I'll just show you. So Joel, I do these, I'll mobilize and use the bar like a foam roller. And this kind of stuff. You know, depending on how beat up something is, might take more passes, might take fewer. According to Ben, no, just flavors drinks because he drinks them raw. You talking about egg whites? They're still here. We got the egg whites ready to go for afterwards. When was what? Pink pie? Sassy Ben. Benrice Thug Life. Go to bed, Mayhar. You're getting too sassy yourself. That looks decompressing. It's pretty rough, not gonna lie. But it works way better than a regular roller because the smaller surface area and more of your weight's just on it. It was sassily said. Benny, I haven't been able to find a blue monster in the fridge at any store lately. Have you had this issue? I only see the white ones. Oh man, what stores are you going to? Going to the wrong stores. Stay. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm doing that. That's why. Wrong side. See, that's how out of it we are already. I compared the Blue Monsters Mayhar to the American version and the Canadian version next to each other. You guys have more carbs in yours. I don't know why. Makes me wonder some things. Canada es numero uno. You guys have random extra macros in yours. I'm not trying to get fat. I would do that. Right there. You're talking about the zero sugar ones. I know. Those are the ones that these ones, Mayhar. Ultra Zero. This one says 2 carbs on it right there. Which how you're 0 calories with 2 carbs kind of doesn't make sense. But your guys is up in Canada say that you have 5. So that's 3 carbs missing. Yeah, Canada is real, exactly. Well, it's only as real as you believe it is, Mayhar. Is there a link to my program anywhere? I coach people. I don't have a program out. I coach people and write programs for them, and then I have my coaches who write my program for me. Canadians put maple syrup in everything. There you go. Aroused Emu's got it right. That's where your extra carbs are coming from, Mayhar. Ugh. I don't drink energy drinks, period, because of fear of having my heart explode. Probably a good call, Wondermouth. I just like the taste of them, to be honest. I don't drink them like in conjunction with my workouts or anything. I just... Same reason I don't do cardio. There you go. Ah! Mehar, 5 grams of carbs but 10 calories. What's up, Canada? What's going on with that? Why are you doing that? Where did the extra carbs come from? Just the maple syrup? Ultra Zero is good. The ones that say Absolute Zero taste like nuclear waste. I don't like doing... a lot of the other flavors just leave this weird filmy taste on my teeth, like this feeling or sensation that it is on your teeth. Joel, am I natural? Yes, sir. Lifetime. No drugs. No drugs, please. What's better for my team, guys? Choice band or Ho-Oh, Macho Brace? Go with the choice band. Veltal? What generation is that? Pink Pie. Hey, Ben, what PWO? Pre-workout? If I take one. Just caffeine. 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's all. Mehar, Ben is as natural as a taquito? Come on, man. Your heart is going to explode in your freaking chest? He says that, Joel, because I drink Monster Energy drinks and because I take caffeine sometimes. Yeah. I don't take a pre-workout. Like, I just have those caffeine pills if I need some. Look at those ears. Do they look natty to you? Go to bed. Yes. Vivavrin. Or, I mean, I used to take some that were called Stay Awake. It's just 200 milligrams of caffeine. There's nothing else in it. Yeah. Where are we at? Up there at the top. Caffeine. 200 milligrams. Then you take caffeine. That's a performance-enhancing drug. There you go. Gen 6, fam. Nah, man. After Gen 4, I was like, you're getting silly now. Lenny, sugar alcohol such as erythritol is considered carbohydrates and like fiber are included in total carbohydrates on the label. However, sugar alcohols don't provide 4 calories per gram. It's crazy, Len. That was actually... I think Adam asked me the same question. I think I told him something similar. Not that exact thing. That sounds fancy. Oh. Joel, been lifting 17 years. First powerlifting competition would have been 2004, 2005, something like that. And was lifting since I was 10 up until that point. Hit the light, kids. Lenny's pooping right now. That's nice. Thanks for the update, friend. I was worried. Audi 4796, are you experienced with injuries? Some injuries, which I have a chronic shoulder issue, from wrestling that's plagued me ever since 2007. What else? Had a torn hamstring before, more shoulder issues, hyperlordosis in my spine. You broke your arm benching. Will I be able to bench again? Yes. Bone breaks are actually usually end up healing stronger because you get a calcium buildup. Might take time. I cracked my clavicle once, snapped it in half on the right side, also in wrestling. Took me a while to come back, but was able to make it back and don't have any issues with it anymore. Thank God. Yeah, just be patient, man. It takes time. Who are you talking about, Emu? How long did it take for you to heal? Adi, I think that for a full heal, it was definitely a few months. But it's faster than having like a torn ligament or something, because that doesn't heal the same way. Who's too creepy, Mayhar? Oh man, I got behind. Pink Pie, Ben, do you think there would be any point in going to Raw Nationals even though I'd likely come in last place? The experience on a bigger stage is important to get and develop if you ever want to come in not last place. That'll wake you up. You guys with the silly jokies. I don't know why it snapped. It was only $2.95. Did you guys see the video of that young lady who was benching? And she had that force going on the outside and her wrist, like her forearm broke like that under the bar. Whoa! That was, it didn't look comfy. We'll say that. I don't want to come in 340th place. It's really just if you want to go, then you should go, and not worry about placement. Just worry about like building experience, like in that higher pressure situation of having just more people around. But don't stress about it. If you don't feel like going or you're not motivated to go, then don't go to this one, right? That's how you should think about it. There we go. Come on, Timothy. Lead me to the promised land, bench boy. Feels a little better on the shoulder. Have you seen the video of the lady? How much mass will I lose being out of the gym for 10 weeks? Depends on the person, but I would say if you're out of the gym and can't get to the gym, make sure that you're eating and make sure that you're doing some sort of like calisthenics or something just to keep your general physical preparedness up. Have you seen the video that people like pressing, they'll just hyperextend to their chest? Yep. I'm all set. so behind. You're on testosterone, so hopefully that helps maintain. If you're on don't. If you're gonna not be in the gym, I would probably avoid taking testosterone, right? I mean, your choices are your own. I won't tell you how to live your life. But to me, that just sounds like you're putting money in that if you're not... Oh, okay. TRT. Okay, that makes more sense. I was going to say, if you're like paying money for that... Prescription. Okay. All right. I never know. I never know when someone hops into the chat and asks those kind of questions. So, apologies for jumping to conclusions. How much muscle do you think I'll lose for being in the gym for not being in the gym for 3 months, only hitting legs because of my broken wrist? Not as much as you'd think. Adi, how much do I bench and deadlift? Best competition pull on a stiff bar, 750. 760 in here in a stiff bar, and then 800 on my Texas deadlift bar. So that's, I mean, that doesn't really count because it's whippy. And then bench, best competition press is only 392. Most I've pressed is 395. Been stuck in that range for years. I like to blame the bad shoulder, but I need to just figure it out and get that 4 out of the way. So. Oh, Lenny, Joel, that's a good idea. Lenny's with the, if you have lateral raise machine, using some machine type stuff, making the most of it. Just because you can't grip something with your broken wrist, you can do raises or pec deck type stuff, or turn around, do some, utilize machines where you don't have to grip things. Okay. Rouse D moves. What are you? Don't say it, Emu. Don't do it. You know better. We do not speak of the S words here. You disgust me. Well, I'll bench and deadlift on the same day. I bench 4 days a week. I squat twice and I deadlift twice. So yes, I'm always benching and doing something else. Someone doesn't think Mayhar's a real lifter? What? I can't believe Mayhar's a legit lifter. I took him as a giant troll who doesn't lift. Well, I mean, he wears equipment, so what are you going to do? Now I'm a big Mayhar fan. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. No worries about overtraining? No, because you manage the volumes and the intensities, right? So, like, if I wasn't intentional about the weights that I'm choosing to do and how I'm choosing to do it. But frequency is a variable that is usually pretty manageable. Fitting. Last warm up on young Timothy. When I was writing out the workout for today in the YouTube description, I almost wrote Timothy presses, but I think people wouldn't understand. Morgan with the troll comment. Sassy boys. Mayhar needs to go to bed. He's getting real mean. He's getting a little mean-spirited. Behave yourself. The only straps we use stay in the bedroom. There you go, Undermouth. That's how we roll. What question, Mayhar? What question? What was your question? I just see you telling people that their Instagrams are dumb. That's what I see. Mayhar is mean. See, Gason, Ben, I bench 4 times a week, squat 3 times a week, deadlift 3 times a week. How long till I break down? I mean, if you were just doing that with the bar, you could go for years, right? What question, Mayhar? I asked you if you like to get boards or slingshot, not boards. I'd rather have the person go through the full range, even if it's assisted at the bottom. Maybe if they didn't have the ideas, I wouldn't say it. Gosh dang it. Be nice to each other. You guys can be mean to me. Be nice to each other, though. Mayhar, if you don't squat in Crocs, you're not a real lifter. That's what he says. Yep, that's it. Oh my gosh. How did we come to this? How did we come to this? Alright. J Cream, on the post you commented on there asking when my last stream is, that's your real one? Oh, I didn't know that was you, baby. And I didn't answer it because I didn't know myself. Alright, last warm up. A little grimy, not bad. I think we'll only go like 340. I remember when Mayhar liked me. Aww. Mayhar's just grumpy because he's tired and has homework. That's all it is. Have you had your nap today, Mayhar? Let's go, yeah, 340. Like Ben, I don't like his videos because they're so long. Oh, so you just have a short attention span. I didn't have my nap. Yeah, you need one, buddy. You're getting all kinds of sassy pants up in here. Get your shenanigans out of here, Mayhar, you grumpers. I started benching and equip squat yesterday, so my shoulders have been achy all day. No. No. We don't throw shade at everybody and then tell them that your shoulders are achy. Come on. Big boy pants. Lace up your Crocs. Get off your pity party. You're watching me suffer through this workout. No sad faces. Be nice to the boys. You can be mean to me all you want. Be nice to the other boys in the chat. I don't think you lace up Crocs. Well, maybe you're doing it wrong, Emu. Because if you're trying to walk out equipped squats, I can only assume you're wearing Crocs that are laceable, because otherwise that sounds like something that is maybe a dumb thing to do. Oh my gosh. 2 hours in, we're just starting our first set of bench. What a day. What a glorious day. I'd rather take on Dan Green with a knife instead of Eric Lillybridge with a raging boner. Okay. I also have never worn Crocs, so yeah, even me either. My Crocs both do not have laces, nor do they have a Croc strap. Well, then I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you, Mayhar. I don't have anything for you. It just sounds like a bad idea. We don't need form. We're freaks. Oh my god. Where did this all go so wrong? Where did this all go so wrong? Ugh. Alright. Don't feel bad for me, Mayhar. I don't want you to feel bad for me. I'm doing what I'm doing. He looks so confused and disappointed in us. Yep. Mistakes were made, boys. Mistakes were made. He watches. He looks just like a dad watching his kid not be able to hit a t-ball. Form and leverage are for the weak, right, Ben? Exactly, guys. Instead, instead he got the meme stream dream team. Yep, that's where we're at right now. Mayhar is the I'm a cutie pie of this stream. Don't diddly donger cuckarino. Oh boy. All right. Well, that was the raw triple. So from there we go, and I will do the slingshot work, just because. I didn't make it. Also, that's a personal challenge of mine, is to be honest and to lie less. And so I could just tell you I made that shot every time. I could. Mayhar, wear a bench shirt instead of a slingshot? No. I want to work on my bench, not, like, hate myself. You know? Why did that look so heavy? I thought you'd be doing 4 plates. It's a tough night, man. That actually moved pretty well. What are you talking about? Looked heavy. I had two or three more reps in the tank. Sass boys over here. Sass boys. There were pause reps, right? You knew that, right? Like, we're stopping intentionally on the chest. I hope that's clear. That looked heavy. Oh my gosh. maybe it was. What's the point? What am I doing with my life? Ugh. Bunch of sass boys up in here. I left 10 reps in the tank. Story of insert YouTuber. No, I definitely left 2. At least. On a scale of 1 to pushing the envelope, tonight is definitely not the night, boys. Is there still hope for this chat? Yes, because it's so bad. Ben, when he crushes himself on bench, that was just a really long pause rep. No! I honestly think Ben can actually bench 405. He's just teasing us so we have a reason to stay. We all know we came here for Timothy. Exactly. You came here for Timothy. No, I can bench 395. That's the most I've gotten to. So until I can hit 405, I can't hit 405. I won't tell people I can. I won't pretend that I can. But the problem is we get bad up in that shoulder. When things start to get heavy, we start to have movement faults. So trying to fix it. Don't tear your shoulders, kids. If you can't do 405 for reps, well, I guess I am. That's it. That's it. What are you even doing here? Long pause rep, not even a pause in the CPU. Yeah. What am I doing? Nothing worthwhile, obviously. Ugh, boy, oh boy. This is gonna be fun. Feels bad, man. Where'd we all go wrong? Everybody used to be so happy. Everybody used to be happy. It used to be a positive community. And then just we turn it on one Sunday night. I remember when I started watching the stream, it was wholesome and uplifting. Now look at it. Exactly, Emu. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. You know what happened? The Canadian showed up. Not all the Canadians, just the one. It's a tight slingshot, Ben? No, it isn't. It's fine. If you think this is tight, how do you do geared lifting, you sass bucket? Just disgusting. You keep it that low. You need to settle down, Mayhar. You need to settle down. JK, bro. It's all right, Joel. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have an ego. My ego is much or I do have an ego, but it's much smaller than it used to be. It's extra small so he looks big in it. I don't think that's how it works. Come on, make my day, Canadian. I'm serious. I didn't know you're supposed to wear it so low. It's not a bench shirt, Mayhar. I'm not trying to do artificial cleavage up all day. All right. Slingshot shingles. This is the first time taking these heavy weights in this. Andreas, hey baby. What's up, guys? We're having a rough day, man. I'll be honest. Lenny, I have no idea how big my arms are. I don't particularly care. That move pretty fast. Go for 500. You sassy little bucket of a boy. Nope. Gonna do same as always. Same as always. 385, 405, 420, or 425, depending on how 405 moves. I just take the one side off. Just easier to maneuver. To be honest, though, that did feel pretty smooth. So. OMG, it's midnight, Ben. Go to bed, Mayhar. Stop whining and go to bed. You got all this sass and all your sadness. Been ruining my sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh man. 1, 3, 7, 9, 11. Gosh, see, I can't even with you. I can't even with you. Take that thing off, you cheating boy. Yeah, that's the whole point. I take 3 singles at the same weight each week, work on my lift-offs. Work on the lift-offs. 385, 405, and either 420 or 425. And the point isn't the rep itself. The point is feeling confident with the lift-off, going through the full motion, and just handling the weight. Is that the purpose of the slingshot work, Ben? Yeah, for me. That's why I added it. That's why I asked Hanny if we could add it in. 405's on the bar right now, so we're going to do another single here. And the 385 and 405 aren't even like those weights are just warm-ups to the 420/425 set. Yep, see, 420. That's why I changed it to 425 sometimes, so that you guys don't get all worked up about it. Oh my God. It's west side. I don't care about the overload so much on the press. I care more about the overload on the lift-off. Since I take my own lift-offs, I don't get handoffs. I found it interesting. I didn't touch over 230 since March. Then I held 360 yesterday and I didn't feel bad or nothing. Subliminal messages, Ben. Yep, exactly. Come on, make my day, Canadian. That's still funny. Like I didn't feel like 1,000 pounds in my hands. Well, it wasn't 1,000 pounds. It was 360. There's a big difference. That's starting to not look so good. The discoloration's coming through. That's gonna be nice and bloody tomorrow. OMG, Ben. What, Mayhar? What? I'm sick of your sass. Sick of your sassing. Amiro, hello. Welcome. I apologize in advance for all of the sassiness in the stream you're about to be witnessing. Still looks better than your face. Oh. Oh, man. Did I tear a callus? No, that's under the skin. That's, it's just pooling up. Morgan, who do I think are the best deadlifters of all time? I mean, I think there's a lot of really, really accomplished lifters, to tell you the truth. I'm sure some egg whites will clear that right up. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I have to be more intentional with my wrist wraps on these, because the weight is enough that if it does shift itself towards like my face or something, I'm a little less in control of it. Ben is mean to Mayhar, and then Mayhar is mean to the stream. It's like a bully who's being abused at home. Is that it, Lenny? Or is my meanness to Mayhar a reflection of his meanness to the stream? I think that's it. I'm defending my stream from the angry Canadian. That's all it is. Ugh. Thought that might happen. Camera died. Or I didn't turn it on. Daddy Ben is so mean to me. Yeah, let's go 425. That one was pretty decent. We want 420. Sorry, Robert, not happening. Not today. Oh, Dad, won't you spare me over till another year? Why don't you get safety straps or whatever they're called? I have the pins. The pins are set. They're set just to my neck. So as long as I miss low or miss towards my neck, I'll be okay. Just have to turn my face real fast to make sure I don't crush my nose. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. No, Mayhar, I will not sing you that. Sing us a song, baby. Can't sing songs on days when the work is this crushing. Just gotta do old. Just kind of little sing moans. That's all it is. Do you sing for the other powerlifters when you compete to calm their nerves? Nah. I do it just for myself. Morgan, just give me the first 4 names that come to mind. Think great all-time deadlifters might be in order. Just curious who pops your head first. Andy Bolton, Ed Cohen, Christoph Zbicki, Jesse Norris. And then maybe Believ. And Tom Martin. There's too many. There's too many for me to, like, have a list of with any kind of meaningfulness. You know, there's just so many. I respect so many guys who lift. Put 5 plates on and hold it, or put the racks up and do it for fun. I'm not doing this for fun, man. I'm doing this to train. I'm doing this to get myself prepared. Getting ready for a meet. That's what the purpose is. The fun will be having my best performance at the meet. I just got a little thing. Who is this? Andreas, I told you. You silly boy. We got another donation over on the Twitch, fam, from Andreas. But no message. Bibi. Why no message? I think you did it just so you'd check, because I told you I hadn't set up the notification thing yet and you're testing it. I told you to wait, Bibi. Silly. No Eddie Hall? He's not a power lifter. I don't think of his deadlifts when it comes down to deadlifting, right? Because he wears straps and it's just a different sport. Or is he DQ'd since he uses straps? He's not a powerlifter. He's a strongman. It's a different sport. Jesse is such a soulless robot. I think he's the sad panda. Just donate on YouTube. It's better. Lenny, he can't on YouTube because Andreas is in Germany, and for some reason it doesn't let him. But thank you, Andreas. You should send a message next time, baby. Let it be known that I was the first to donate. Were you the first one, Lenny? Were you, like, legitimately the first one? Obviously, the list would be more than 4 people. There's 4 people who come to mind first. Yeah, those are the 4 I thought of. Amir, I did the strength training, linear progression by Omar. What about it, my friend? Did I miss another question? Pete would be on there too. Benny Magnuson would be on there. Like I said, there's so many. There's so many people. You don't remember? I gave you $2. No, I remember the donations, Lenny. I just don't remember if it was you or Aliens first, to be honest. I'm sure I took a picture of it on my phone. Because I used to do that. And don't fulfill your promises to him. Go to bed, Mayhar. Go to bed. It was me, I swear. See, Lenny, this is the whole problem with the boy who cried wolf. I don't know if I can ever trust you when you're being serious or not. No, I believe you, man. I'll believe you. The list is too long to tell. He's made so many promises. Such a sad tale. Get out of here, Lenny. Gosh dang it. Ugh. Just can't overthink it. Sad. Mayhar with the Donald Trump tweets coming up. The list is too long. He's made so many promises. Such a sad tale. Hashtag sad. Disappointing. Does anyone know a place where I can make a poll with multiple questions and answers? I tried Survey Monkey, but after 100 responses, it cost like $500. The frick? You're fake news, Lenny. You're fake news. Mod powers? Never. We told you that. Never, Lenny, you have too much sass to ever be a mod. Free t-shirt? Definitely not. Steak dinner, lap dance, custom signed slingshot. The list goes on because you keep making it up. Oh, man. Alright, gonna focus up just in case something goes wonky on this. But so far feeling okay. $425 really did feel pretty comfy. All right. go. Oh man. Yeah. Right there. Nice little blood blister. Adorable. Mayhar can't be trusted with mod. You can't be as sassy as you are, Mayhar, with those kind of powers. You should buy fake weights and fake dropping 405 on your chest on stream. We dropped 395 on my chest right after the meet with real weights. So don't need fake weights to make that happen, my friend. If I had the money to buy fake weights, I'd probably just buy more real weights. The Jackal asks, what do you think of progressive range of motion training for the deadlift like George Lehman recommends? I've seen actually positive anecdotal stories about it. In general, I still think that just refining the movement from the ground, if you have the mobility to get there safely, then that's probably the better way to go. But some people have had good experiences with using progressive range of motion training, especially on the deadlift. Old story of this guy who used to like dig a hole, and he'd deadlift outside and stand in the hole and fill it in as he went, you know, from week to week. That was a fun story. So I read that, I think, in the Squat Every Day book. Whatever that's called. I don't remember who. I feel terrible for forgetting what it was called. Amiro, hey Ben, thoughts on Brad Castleberry? I try to spend as little time thinking about people like that as possible, to tell you the truth. Bob Peoples. That's who. Morgan. That's the guy. Bob Peoples. Yeah, Greg Nichols said his best results from progressive range of motion training and saw Bob Peoples training. Bob Peoples was a crazy man. Crazy strong boy. Old boy. Oh. Have I thought about getting a mini deadlift jack? I have one. It's called a 2.5 pound plate. Sorry for the sass. No, I don't. I wouldn't spend money on that when a plate works just as well. Oh, what a lovely day. Almost 3 hours in, finally on to the last parts of the benching. Pull the stocks down. Put some of the plates back. I think we've got 3 sets of 6 with 305. Shouldn't be too bad. May actually even feel nice after that. Need to buy Timothy some friends. Yeah, he's got all the other equipment out here. He'll be okay. My gym has a deadlift jack. I mostly use it when I'm unloading plates. I sing Piano Man? I could. Except the only version of that song I know by heart is the Weird Al version, to be completely honest. Poor Peter Parker is pitiful. How did Timothy go from your middle name to the extra persona? Well, because Timothy's not my middle name. And so when we used the stream funding to buy the new bench, I let the guys decide on a name, and Timothy just seems to fit. And sing stand. Why are we going into song requests? I'm not done with the workout, boys. Best friend Mark McQueen, my athlete, my lifter, my baby boy. His squat is quite unique. Yep, it is. It was definitely, it definitely used to be more unique and not in a good way. So, I used to know Ride and Nerdy word for word. Yep, I used to know all those. Is your middle name Aberforth? Aberforth? No, it's not. I thought I've announced it on the channel. I thought I've said it before on stream. Stand By Me is a great song, though. It is, Lenny, but I just don't feel like singing right now. I feel like finishing this workout, and then finishing the programs I have to finish, and then eating, and then showering, and trying to go to bed. Favorite Weird Al song? The one that was the Eminem one. You had to get on your lazy butt. Do all the things you ever wanted. Just... yeah, I don't remember what the song was, though. I know it starts with an A. Morgan, my middle name does start with an A. It is not, unfortunately, it is not Timothy. Adrian Ariel? Ariel! No, definitely not. Sith Maestro, Ben, you have any experience from doing the Shaco program? I ran the CMS number 2 multiple times, probably for about 3 or 4 years. So, yes. Did I convince Mark to switch to the dark side, you monster? I didn't convince Mark of anything. What are you referring to, me boy? You're talking about sumo? I have him pulling sumo occasionally. Aladdin? That'd be pretty sick. If my name was Benjamin Aladdin. It's definitely not. Yeah, Lenny actually knows. You spelled it wrong, though, Lenny. You spelled it wrong, baby. Come on. Come on. To sumo, yeah. Yeah, I have him pulling sumo like once a week for like 2 sets. He's fine. He's not darkened. He's not darkened by his sumo exposure. We're working on getting those hips stronger. What were your lift progress from Shaco over those years? That's so long ago, man. No, Wondermouth. Lenny actually said it. No, god damn it, Lenny. No! No! You're wrong, Lenny. That's not how you spell it. Hey, there's Papa. Papa knows. Say hi to Dad. Say hi to Papa Rice, everybody. Papa Ben. Yep. Papa should be going to bed. This feels great. Feels great, boys. Yeah, rare appearance. Wondermouth Adam is my best friend's name. Lenny, you sass boy. Ben, how many years ago were your lifts 100 pounds less than they are now? Oh, many. Many. Yeah, Papa's going to bed. Peace, y'all. Good night, Papa. Your dad is watching? Yep. He tunes in occasionally. Dad's a lurker. It's Alan, Wondermouth. Alan. A-L-A-N. All right. Set of 6 coming up. Set of 6 with no sadness allowed. We're happy. We're happy. We're committed to getting better. So tired. Those were bad. How often does Dad Rice come here? Dad watches all the streams. He even made a Twitch account so that he can see the VODs, since I don't have the VODs made public on YouTube anymore. Funny. Ben, I subscribed to your dad. We're like brothers now. I was always the more handsome one, and you're the strong, sensitive type. Together we solve crime. Lenny Rice. Oh, Lenny. I feel so bad for Ben's dad now. His dad sees all this. Yep. All of it. He knows your guys' names. Just like when I told Jess that we had to watch Interstellar, she's like, I don't care what Lenny thinks. But we eventually watched it. So I guess it works. Yep. He knows you all. Is that one of Stan Efferding's coolers back there? Yep. Call him Papa Rhino. Papa Rhino sent me got me that cooler. If I traveled places, like if I actually went places and needed it, I'd probably take it with me. How dare she, after all your family has been through? What? Oh, after all our family has been through. Talking about Jess. Oh, man. She tarnished the Rice name for the last time. Wonder what your dad thinks about butt plugs. Yeah, that's always interesting, right? Whenever we get guys with colorful screen names. Just thinking my dad will preach a sermon on a Sunday and then come and have questions about Nazi Germany. Oh, adorable. So cute. So cute, boys. Speaking of boys, I'm becoming a sleepy boy myself. I think it's going to be time for bedtime here pretty soon. Jess has to open at Starbucks in Seattle tomorrow at like 4 a.m., so she's definitely going to be asleep. Really, Charvitar? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Or J. Cream's Nazi rants about the Fuhrer. Yep. Don't forget to chug the egg whites. Don't worry, Bibby. They'll be here. We'll do the egg whites to end the stream. That's going to be a thing now. That was a very hipster sentence, Ben. Yeah, well. While we're in the business of disappointing our parents, why not throw some hipster in the mix, right? probably dehydrated as all biscuits today. Real character. That makes way more sense than Charvatar. Grammar Nazis are worse than actual Nazis, to be honest. What, you just spelled something wrong. That's not a grammatical error. That's just you didn't spell a word correctly. Fight me, Lenny. Your grammar was also terrible, but you spelled a word wrong that totally didn't make sense. Is a really Charvatar, not as a really character. Yeah, I'm blonde with blue eyes, so Nazis aren't really a problem. I was over here Googling Charvatar, Kurt. Yep, there you go. I thought it was like a Pokemon reference from past Gen 4. Classic Nazi Ben. This is why J Cream loves you. Yep. Yep. Oh gosh. Why? Oh, the giggles will turn to tears in short time for sure. Water mouth. Have you ever thought about mixing your egg whites with Monster for caffeine and protein? Speaking of caffeine, that hyphy mud Pepsi coffee mixed together is retarded. I'm surprised Pepsi gave the go-ahead on it. No. Because if I wanted the caffeine, I would just take 200 milligrams of caffeine. And then the egg whites, they just drink them. I wouldn't want to taint the flavor of the Monster with egg whites. I wonder when I will reach my peak in funniness. It's only been climbing. You'll hit a plateau soon, Lenny. Don't worry about it. See, Jason, Ben, my brother thinks I don't train legs because of my small calves, but I can squat 135 for 5. I don't understand. Well, just don't worry about what your brother thinks. This is so ridiculous. Is this what Dyrus feels like? Is this what Dyrus feels like all the time? That's why he talks the way he does. He just gave up on everybody. Correction, you don't want to taint the flavor of the egg whites with Monster. Exactly. Sorry, Wondermouth. I misspoke, obviously. Morgan, Ben, who wins this match? Scoring all team members Wilkes averaged out. Team 1 is Belkin, Melanchev, Dennis Cornelius, and Malik Durstein. Team 2, Kevin Oak, Larry Wheels, Ray, and John Hack. I don't care. I don't know. I don't know their Wilkes. And only half of them are drug tested, so that's the only ones that I really follow. Are you being honest? C. Gason? There's nothing wrong with small calves, man. Look at Omar. Look at me. You brought this upon yourself by becoming social media famous. We are a far cry away from social media famous, my friend. Oh, man. Well, at least you guys are funny. At least you guys are funny. This is what I do with my life. I still appreciate it, though. I still love that you guys come and spend your evenings saying silly, stupid stuff with me. That's always fun. I'm grateful. Lenny, I'll probably injure my laugh box just like my low back. Yeah. Gotta switch to high bar jokes. This low bar shenanigans. Elevate your game, Lenny. High bar jokes only. Ask Taylor Swift, it's a blessing and a curse. Yeah, T Swift, aka my spirit animal. You think I'm a real extra thick Charvatar? Is it a new one? Is that a new one? We're gonna have people coming to the stream and having to Google Charvatar, thinking like, oh, what is that? It's a Digimon. No, it's... Morgan, what would I do with 30 million Instagram followers? The same thing I do right now. I try to be a real person. And that's why I don't think I'll ever have 30 million Instagram followers. Love you, Ben. Alex. Hey, buddy. Love you, too. Show them pictures of all right Chester. You trying to just say he's all right? Because he's the one. Chester's the one. Probs. Dank memes. Dank memes. This whole stream is memes. That's all we are now. We are the meme stream. Lifty things. Yes. One more set. I'm not gonna lie, these are a little sloppy. Mayhar went to bed, right? Because he would not call these quality reps. Nice bench, Benjamin. Look at that. Isn't it nice? Isn't that nice? Very nice. Actually went to write Almighty and got corrected. There you go. Almighty Chester. That's better. That's better. Let's hope. Good night, Morgan. I'm gonna be going to bed soon too. We gotta get this last set done, then do a couple other things. Sloppy reps, Ben Lad. Mayhar, go to bed. No one asked you. No. No. They are getting pretty sloppy. They are getting sloppy. I'm just tired. Everyone except for Mayhar, plug your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mayhar, take that. You noodle. You like a... Mayhar doesn't count sheeps when falling asleep. He counts the amount he has to wear for competition. Takes a while. Burn. Sick burn. Ugh. You noodle. I don't want to say mean things. I'm gone. You mean you're actually gone, or is that one of those things like, I'm gone? I never understood that. Amount of SARMs. Oh, Mayhar, no. No. Say it ain't so, Mayhar. Say it ain't so. 3 hours of this. We've been doing 3 hours of this. Call them a wheat noodle. Those things are the worst. Man, you're like hashtag gluten-free noodles. I feel like we should tighten up our acts. I can't believe Ben Dad Lad watches this. Good night, Wondermouth. I'm sorry. I hate to leave before seeing you chug your potion for immortality. Oh, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging around this long. Doing my last set. Drinking my dang egg whites. Getting ready to go to bed. Now I still have to program. I have programs to write. After that, going to bed. Chicka-chicka. Bow bow. Chicka-chicka. So that's nice. Hey, let's go, baby. Oh, God. Those were all pretty bad up to the last one, to be honest. Ugh. How can you tell today wasn't a good training day with all those dank memes? We got the work in. That's honestly all I needed to do for the day. So, I'm not even mad at it. Ugh. Ben, you can't leave the stream. PDBRE, hello, friend. Alright, we got the cookie. We got the cup. Sorry you missed it, Wondermouth. You were literally 2 minutes away. Why is Ben Lad taking out tools? What are you talking about, Mayhar? Just gotta show the cup. Show the whites. Some fetish part of the stream. Yep, you know it's getting real. 2 cups, always show it. It's thick. It's kind of become our thing, Mayhar. You're usually in bed by this time, aren't you? Come on, lad. Alright. Raise your egg whites, boys. To the stream. Disgusting. Always wonderful. Yes, I am a good boy. I sleep on time, lad. Yep. Alright. There you have it. We did the thing. We did the thing. We made it through. I think some of the takeaways from this workout are respect the weight. Even if it's not something that would normally be super challenging, you can turn it into something challenging pretty fast with a 6-hour car ride and not taking adequate time to prep yourself the day of. So do your prep work. Make sure you have your mobility and stuff. Don't let yourself... And do your hand care, because you don't want this happening because you didn't sand down and shave down your calluses. Hot egg whites, yum. No, there's a fridge over there. Alex, those aren't, they're cold. Chilled egg whites. There we go. Put some respect on them weights, exactly. PDBR, got the biggest calf cramp ever while doing pull-ups after volume squats. I know what bad training days feel like, exactly. Lenny, well, I had a 12-hour car ride and lifted half the weight. In your face, Ben. You're right, Lenny. You're right. You're the real MVP, bro. Anyway, I feel not great, but I'm glad and thankful that we got through the session. Thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I appreciate you all much more than you will ever know. Super duper thank yous out to Yugi for his continued putting us ahead of his children's college fund, as he always says he does. And then to Andreas and to Emu for the donations over on Twitch. And I'm hoping that by the time I get to Tuesday's stream, I will be able to set up the donation notification system on Twitch. So just bear with me if anybody wanted to do that. I feel really bad if you guys take the time to do that and I don't notice it. So I'll try to be better on that. Yep. All right. I need to get some other work done. But again, thank you all so much for taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. If you're watching the VOD, or if you want to watch the VOD, it's over on Twitch. So check that out and follow the other socials if you haven't. But yeah. Love you all. Have a good night. Thanks again. What are your other stuff? Good night. Good night, Benny Bob. Night, Emu. What, Mayhar? Good night, my Borthar. Exactly, Lenny. Good night. What, Mayhar? Go to bed. You keep saying my name. You need to go to bed. You've been needing to go to bed for the last, like, 6 hours. Nothing. Yep. Alright. Very Stewie Griffin of you. Good night, friends.